Hello, everybody. I'm trying to find my live on here. It like never. I don't know where it's at. Here it is. Finally. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Anne. All right. It looks bright enough in here. Okay, so I'm a little bit late, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just running late today. It seems like everything that I'm doing is like about 15 minutes late. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Carol. Okay, you guys, what I want to do today is I want to share the end colors with you that are retiring. So this year is a little bit different. Okay, let me back up and let me do housekeeping. So this video is going directly to YouTube today. So if you're watching on YouTube, I'm no longer live, but you can comment in the comment section and I will still see your comments and I will still answer you. But I'm not live on Facebook anymore. Or on YouTube anymore. And in the YouTube, on the YouTube video, I'll put in chapters so you can skip through all the chit chat and all the different things that are happening if you just want to see the project, and that will be good. And then remember that this month I have my ordering special. Let me grab it. I should have grabbed all this stuff before I sat down, but I was trying to hurry and get to the live. Nope, that's... okay, so I don't have my flyers. Okay, so my ordering special this month, I rearranged a little bit in my office too, so my things are missing, is this mini class. You get the stamp set, and then you get the card kits to make these 3. So this one here, and then this one here. There'll be a pre-recorded video on how to put all of these together. And then you get the stamp set, this really cute mouse stamp set. You place a $50 order with me, $50 before shipping and tax. You'll get the card kits, and then you'll get the stamp set, and then you get my monthly online class, which features 12 projects this month. You get the digital part of that class. So all the videos and the PDF to that. And then on the PDF for this mini class will be the measurements and items for this card. This card I made live last week, but the measurements will all be on the PDF for that. And there are those, and I have matching envelopes that go with these cards. So that's my ordering special for this month. So you will want to make sure to place an order in the month of March with me to get those items. Okay, so the next few things that we have here is the savings. Savings are in bloom. This is a promotion from Stampin' Up. Okay, so this is really fun. All of these items, and including the mini machine, they're all on sale, okay, for 20% off. So if you've been thinking about getting a embossing mini, now is the time to do that because it's on sale for such a great price. And then there's all of these items that are also on sale. My class this month is featuring the Sweet as a Peach suite of product, and the bundle is on sale. So if you want and when you are part of Blessed to Craft and you do my monthly class, you don't pay shipping and tax on the bundle that is featured in the class, and this is the bundle. So not only will you save because it's on sale, but then you won't pay shipping and tax. So if you're part of Blessed to Craft and you want this bundle, make sure you email me. There's a special link you have to use to get it with free shipping and free tax. But if you're not part of the class and you just want any of these items, they're on sale for 20% off. Okay, last but not least is the Waves of the Ocean product. Now, the stamp set is going to be in the upcoming annual catalog, but none of these items are going to be in that annual catalog. So if you want any of these items, make sure that you purchase them now in the month of March, because they're going away at the beginning of May. So just so that you know. And then my creative calendar came out last week. Okay. So today, that's it for the housekeeping. Now we can dive in to the project. So today, what I want to show you guys is the ink colors that are retiring. And this year is a little bit different because the annual catalog has moved up. So we used to get the annual catalog used to go live. It used to be ready for customers in June. And now that's different. It's going to be live and ready to order from in May, which means pre-order for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators is April, which means the ink colors now are going to sell out in the month of March. So I'm a little bit behind because this is all new this year. This is like the first year that like we're out of the transition period and we're in the new order of things, and I'm just not used to it. So all of a sudden I realized, oh wow, the ink colors are going to be selling out. I need to be talking about these this month. Typically I would be doing that in April. So the ink colors that are retiring are going to be the let me see if I can remember these, how to say these. Magenta Madness. Okay. Oops, there's one of my yellow. Bumblebee. I'm so sad to see the color Bumblebee go. I use this color so much, and I love this color. I don't know what I'm going to do without it. So Bumblebee is retiring. Just Jade is retiring. Now I have 5 cards to show you today. We're going to make one, but I'm going to show you all 5 of them. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be giving these cards away as a set. So we have Just Jade. This is another color I really love, and I don't know what I'm going to do without it. And it is one that I've used from the very beginning of these colors being released. I've really loved them. Particularly these 3. Misty Moonlight is the card we're going to be making on camera today, Carol, which is one of my favorites as well. And I don't really know what I'm going to do without it. We better hope that the new ink colors that are coming are going to be just as awesome. So Just Jade is the next one. Cinnamon Cider, I just recently fell in love with. So I'm kind of sad to see that one go. And then Misty Moonlight, which is amazing. I love the blends to this. So if you want any of these items, if you want this designer paper, if you want cardstock, if you want the ink pads, if you want the markers, right now you need to get those because they're going to sell out. So what I've done is I've created a card with each of these colors. I'm going to show you how to make that card with Misty Moonlight, and then I'm going to show you all 5 of the colors, and I just love them. And then I'm going to give the card set away. So the giveaway is going to be open to anybody on Facebook and anybody on YouTube. All you have to do for the giveaway is comment on the post. So comment on Facebook or comment on YouTube or comment on both, and I will pick a winner and I will send you this card set, and you're going to love this card set. It's beautiful. So here in my supplies, I have my envelope because we're going to decorate that. I have some items that are already cut and ready to go because I started putting these cards together yesterday. And what I've used on these cards are there's a piece of cardstock, there's a piece of the designer paper, and then I've used my stitched circles. So I cut a stitched circle out, and you'll see all of these pieces. And then the other die set I've used is the In Bloom die set, and I've just used this floral piece right there, that flower piece. So those are the dies that I've used to create the card. So I have a piece of the cardstock here, and this is Misty Moonlight cardstock. Gotta get all these pieces out of the way. We'll do the envelope at the end. So what I have next is a piece of the designer paper. All of the cards are done the exact same way. So we have our Misty Moonlight card base. I've taken a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock. I've cut that at half at 4 1/4. That's given me a standard A2 size card. The next piece I've done is a layered piece of the designer paper, and that is at 4 by 5 1/4. It's going to be our first layer. Then I've taken the cardstock, hey Laura, and I've embossed it using the Pretty Flowers embossing folder. And I've taken another 1/4 inch off, so it's 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, and that's going to be the base of our card. So what I want to do next is I want to grab one of my dabbers. I want a blue one. I think I'll get a new one out. Okay. And then what I want to do is grab my Misty Moonlight ink pad, which is right here. And we're going to ink this up. And the first thing we're going to do is add some color to the edges. Right? Darken those edges up. Okay. And then what I want to do is go in and darken up the embossed. Isn't that like magic? Isn't that so fun? So I'm just gently going over this to bring out all the floral. I love, love, love this embossing folder. Okay, so we have that piece now. The next thing we want to do is I've taken my stitched circle die and I've cut out a piece of the designer paper. So I just want to the edges of this circle, just add some ink. Just to darken it up. And then the same thing I'm going to do with this flower. So I'm just going to take this and ink the edges so it stands out a little bit more. I'm really not being particular with it. I just want the edges all darkened up. Like so, okay? So now I'm going to need my ink pad for my sentiment. And let me find my die. Okay, so here's my die that I'm going to use for the sentiment. And this one was a bit hard because it's a red rubber and I can't see through it to stamp on this. So I'm going to get this up really close to me because it's already difficult to stamp and get it centered. Okay, so when I did it on the edge there, okay, so now we're all done with our ink pad and we're gonna need the marker. Okay, so now let's get this card put together and then we will get the envelope put together and then you will see all of these cards together and you're gonna love them. They're so beautiful. I thought they would make such a fun giveaway for somebody to get a whole set of these. So this is gonna go flat and we're going to put it right in the middle, okay? And then this is gonna be a little bit time consuming since I'm live and I can't edit this part out. But what I'm gonna do is come all the way around this card with some stitch lines, some dashes. So this is like faux stitching. And these are very much monochromatic cards. So everything that I'm using from the ink to the paper is all one color. So it's going to get real quiet while I concentrate on doing this quickly. And what I did when I created the other cards is I did everything in stages. So I did, I cut all of my cardstock all at once, and I cut all of my designer paper at once. And then I did all of my stamping at once, and I did all of my die cutting at once. And that made things go faster since I was making 5 cards. Okay, so next is this piece, right? And I want to pop this piece up. So I'm going to get some foam out. And we're going to cut this foam down. Okay. This color is gorgeous. This misty moonlight. Ooh, I trimmed that pretty much right exactly. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll put this in the middle. How gorgeous is that? Okay. So now this piece here, we're going to do flat because I want to pop that floral piece up. So we're going to add this circle about right here. Right? Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is I want to add my dimensionals to this floral piece and add my adhesive to my sentiment. And then we're going to put it all on, like both pieces on together, which can be tricky. So let's get these prepped and ready because we're going to layer it. Okay. And then here's my sentiment, and I'm just going to add adhesive to it. Hey, Mom. My mom's on here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add both of these together, okay? So this is going to be a bit tricky. So what we're going to do is get our flower in the center of the circle and where we want it. And then we're going to get our sentiment where we want it. And then we're going to press everything down together, like so. Okay. So now we have 2 sets of embellishments. We have these really gorgeous square embellishments. And right, this is monochromatic, so we want the blue one. And we're going to put the blue square in the middle. I suggest stocking up on these embellishments. They're adorable. And then we have the little circles. I don't have that many Misty Moonlight ones left, but we're going to add these on here as well. We're going to add 3 right in this corner right here. And then we're going to add 1 right there. And look how beautiful that is. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is, I got to grab my trimmer for this. We're going to cut our white cardstock at 4 inches by 5 1/4. We're going to open this up. We're going to stick some white cardstock right in here. And then I have this strip that was left from when I trimmed up one of these pieces, like either this piece or one of the pieces. And I thought, well, I don't want to waste that piece. So we're going to bring that in here and put it right on the bottom. Okay. And then here is another piece. And we're going to take this and we're going to cut it at 1/2 inch. Or I don't even know if it's 1/2 inch. It's probably less than 1/2 inch. Okay. And then this piece was cut from the circle. So this was a 6x6 piece of designer paper. I cut it at, I think it was like a little less than 3 inches so that I could use it to cut this circle out. And then I had this piece left. So we're going to take our envelope. And right on the flap of the envelope, if I can get my glue to come out here. What is the deal? I guess it's clogged, I guess. Let me... I guess try to unclog it. I know there's some in there. Okay, so before I make a big mess on my... There we go. See, before I make a big mess on my project, let's grab a piece of scrap. Okay. And then we're going to add this to the flap. Give that a minute to dry. Then we're going to bring this over here. Add this to the bottom. Okay. Then we're going to flip this over, trim this piece, and then we'll trim this piece. Like so. And then here is our card and our envelope. So are you guys ready to see the other colors? So here's Misty Moonlight. Here is Bumblebee. Here is Magenta Madness. Here is just Jade. And here is Cinnamon Cider. I love that. So they're all the same with the exception of the Bumblebee. You'll notice that the circle for the Bumblebee is a little bit different because I didn't have any of this left in my Bumblebee. I had to use this design here. They're so pretty, right? I just loved them. So this was my project, you know, saying goodbye to these end colors. I wanted to create with them and share these with you guys. And what I'll do is I will pick a winner and you will get this whole set of cards. So the envelopes, the cards, and I will send them off to you in a nice little acetate box that you guys, so you can have the whole set. So I love that. So make sure if you want any of these colors to please order them right away. The Magenta Madness re-inker is not available right now because Stampin' Up! Is waiting for the little re-inker bottle, the actual plastic bottle that the ink goes in. That they get those from China. And obviously right now with everything, we can't get the bottles. We're waiting for the bottles to get to the warehouse. So Magenta Madness will come back in stock to be ordered. So just be aware of that. But I'm telling you, all of the demonstrators are going to start talking about these colors selling out, ordering that. They will sell out. I would imagine that by the middle of March, probably by next week or the week after, these colors will be sold out. The ink pads, the re-inkers, the cardstock. The writer markers usually don't go as fast. Those are usually, you can usually get those a little bit later, and then all of the embellishments. So please get your order in. It never fails. Every single year I have a customer that emails me that wants the re-inkers or wants the ink pads, and I have to say, I'm so sorry. I told you they would sell out, and I don't lie to you guys. You guys know that I don't make things up just to get orders from you guys. I tell you the truth though. So these will sell out. So leave a comment below if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube. Leave me a comment, and just even if you just say hi, so that I can pick a winner and send these beautiful cards to you guys. So that'll be fun. So my next post for you guys will be on Friday, and then I'll be back next week on Tuesday. So I'm just running a little tiny bit behind this week, so that's why I'm live here on Wednesday. But I will see you guys again on Friday. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am going to go have lunch with my husband and Kayla. She's home from school. Today's her day that she doesn't go to school. So we're going to go out to lunch and have lunch. And then I will have a post up for you guys with a project sheet for these will be coming out next week. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will chat with you guys later.